Okay, what's up, Nevada Virtual High School Proficiency, problem number 88. Which of the following is the graph of y equals 1/4 x squared? 1/4 x squared. Guys, we're looking at what kind of equation? That's a quadratic equation, right? Quadratic equation will definitely have a curve and not a straight line. Knowing that, you can state right away that C and D cannot be the answer. Alright? More than that, I'm looking at my equation y equals 1/4 x squared, and I can see that the origin is part of my graph. Well, I'm checking A, origin is part of my graph. I'm checking B, the origin is part of my graph, so I cannot eliminate any one of them. However, one thing you can do here is to make a quick t-table, and you have x values and y values, and I will choose, let's say, negative 2 for x and 2 if you want, and this is this will work for both graphs here. You'll try to find what would be y in the first case, or basically not in the first case, in the given equations case. If x equals negative 2, what do you have if your x is negative 2 and will be plugged into this equation? Well, we're getting this thing that your y should be this expression 1/4 times negative 2 squared, which equals what? Well, would be 1/4, but negative 2 squared is going to be positive 4, so this one will be 1. So I'm looking now at my graphs, the two graphs A and B, the two options as an answer, right, for an answer. And I'm looking at the point with the coordinates x equals negative 2 and y should be 1. What it looks like is on this graph here, on the A graph, and on the B graph will not be the case, will not be the point on that graph, which tells me to stop, because I know now that the right answer is A, because for that given x as an input, y equals 1 will be an output, right? For if x equals negative 2, y will be 1. And if you're going to check with 2, you will have the same thing. Yes, A is the answer. Many of you have guessed it before or previously, remembering that the graph of y equals x squared looks pretty much like the A example. And just the fact that you're dividing or multiplying it by 1/4 is not changing its position in regard to the x-axis. So A is the right answer. You should be able to move on.